Okay, so maybe my memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hot head part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is... Got it!
Finally.
Was never in doubt.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey, we got a message from President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements? Actually, you do. All the best on your big day. I'll be watching from the People's White House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Hey, pull that match up on your phone if you don't mind.
I spoke to Trey and AJ before this match, and both men admitted they didn't have a lot of experience in Falls Count Anywhere matches.
Taking that into consideration, Trey did tell me he used a rather unusual training method to prepare for tonight. He played hours and hours of Falls Count Anywhere matches on WWE 2K.
Yeah, because nothing will prepare you for one of the most brutal matches of your career, quite like sitting on a couch playing video games all day and night. What an idiot. Great reflexes. Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Head crank.
Stomping. Ouch. AJ Styles is starting to turn it up now. Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. Look out.
While it doesn't have the legacy of Raw and SmackDown, WWE Jacked is the only WWE program you've seen AJ Styles on before 2016. Backslide driver. You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Oh, my, down with authority.
The dangers in this kind of match are endless. Byron, what can we expect in this one?
It's all about the dangers of the unknown. The fight could go anywhere. An attack can come from anywhere.
This is when we see just how far someone's willing to go to defeat their opponent, because anything goes.
Michael, that Jacked match from 2002 is actually on WWE.com. During the match, Jonathan Coachman mentions how great a prospect AJ Styles was in the early 2000s.
See, even back then, Coach was smarter than you. And don't forget Styles' opponent. He fought the Hurricane, who was no pushover back then. At that point, Hurricane had more experience, but Styles almost pulled off a win on Jack.
What a reversal by AJ Styles. Styles is always thinking.
And AJ Styles makes him pay.
Incoming! They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Back suplex.
Oh, looking for another, it looks like.
What are they going to do here? Oh, man.
Again!
Oh, saw it coming. A barrage of strikes.
Endless.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Lights out. DDT connects.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
He's taking some good hits. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Interesting. There's the... side Russian leg sweep.
Back now inside the ring.
He just cannot be caught.
German suplex.
Wow.
Interesting, there's the backslide driver. You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to... Oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad.
Taking the attack up with the shoulders yet again.
Man, and will this be it? Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. What a warrior. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Drops under. Body leg kick by AJ Styles. The elbow drop to the knee. Oh, look at this, really softening up the leg. Over and over. Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Oh, what a German suplex. Interesting, there's the backslide driver. You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me. AJ Styles made him pay there. Big time. Avoiding trouble there. Uh-oh. Oh, what a crossface. AJ Styles is in trouble. And Styles now, is he going to tap? He releases it. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Spine buster. Crashing down the hard way. Interesting, there's the...
Oh, more abuse to the neck area. This is getting tough to watch, Michael.
Oh, man, what a driver!
AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician. Snapmare.
Not safe yet.
Pick.
What a counter.
Interesting, there's the backslide driver. You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me.
Going above the shoulders yet again here, guys. And showing absolutely no compassion while doing so.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this was going to be decided by the smallest of margins. I think AJ Styles is done playing. AJ Styles is getting ready. He's looking a little weary now. Is that enough for the win? A kick out. This one's not over yet. Too early in the match to end it. That is a great reversal.
DDT.
Head scissor applied.
Ooh, just relentless.
reversal. Boom! Right between the eyes. Great agility there.
AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
What a punch! Super kick! Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
1, 2, 3. Against all odds, he's got the victory. Let's watch again how AJ Styles was toppled tonight.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectations.
Here is your winner, Mark Blacksmith Anthony. But guys, wait.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
That's a win worth celebrating. I'm not impressed at all.
Step up, bring it.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
That's right. Now I remember.
Things have clearly gotten personal between Red and Natalya.
This is on Red for claiming she was the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary. That was pretty much a direct shot at Natty. Natalya is certainly proud of her legacy and will go to any lengths to defend it. Changes her fortune there. Bulldog! Stomping down! A striking blow. Up on their shoulders. Elbow smash. Thunderous power slam. Down with the vertical suplex. Saw that one coming. Up on their shoulders.
And the boom!
Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Natalya is a superstar who knows how to go the distance, weather the storm, and tough it out. She isn't someone to overlook.
No one's saying Natalya's being overlooked, but she can sometimes get caught up in playing to the WWE Universe. All it takes is one taunt too many, and her opponent could get the advantage over her. Natalya may be a veteran, but once her strategy flies out the window, she scrambles. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
What's this? Back to the torso here. Eliminate the core. This is a great move. She's got something in mind. Uh-oh. Shot to the back. Rolling cutter.
She's made her point and can now admire her handiwork.
Hey, it's x-pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for x-pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we. All right, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring and one-on-one action, Michael.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself. So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Interesting, there's the backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me.
Again! Now it's Bret Hart on the defensive.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Ooh, well measured.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He's definitely tapped a power source.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Bret Hart is a master technician and an expert at wearing down opponents. It's important for a WWE superstar to try and establish a faster pace to the match.
Look, there aren't many things a superstar can do to get the advantage on Bret Hart, Cole. Despite Hart's athleticism, to keep up with a quick opponent, the Hitman prefers to operate at his own methodical pace.
And he's heading back in.
DDT.
I'll add to my point about how a faster pace can benefit someone going up against Bret Hart, gentlemen. A more up-tempo pace can keep the Hitman guessing, thus making it harder for him to hit the target.
We've seen how difficult it is for superstars to keep up with Bret Hart's athleticism, but if they can keep moving, it'll be difficult for Bret to grab them in a hold and wear them down.
You know, watching Bret Hart in action here is just a reminder that he may be the greatest technical wrestler of all time. How do you counter that kind of dominance?
If you want to beat the Hitman, you need to use hit-and-run tactics to maintain some space and stay on your feet. If he's able to lock you up, it's all over.
Bret wants to take this battle to the mat as much as possible where he can maintain complete control. As his opponent, you can't let him trap you. What's he going to do with it?
DDT!
Planted.
Strong kick. My goodness. Oh, read him there.
Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey.
Up and around.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Oh, right to the throat.
The Hitman looking overwhelmed here.
He won't quit, but it might be better if he did.
We've seen Bret Hart make some big comebacks before, and he'll need to do it again.
Yeah, that and a miracle.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Face buster.
Super kick!
He's not going to like this.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Big elbow.
He continues to press forward.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, here we go.
Downward spiral.
See ya. And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way.
So quick.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Impactful slam. He has something big planned. Continuing the assault on his head here.
Yeah, he might be seeing stars, Michael.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Boom.
Boot.
Nice.
Gets out of there in a hurry.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Set up for the...
Kicks directly to the chest. Super kick.
What a stop to the back of the neck. Super kick. Going forward again. Omega driver.
Here's his window. Will he take advantage?
Did you hear that thud? God, let's take a look at the replay. He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
far. And the victory.
Take a look back at how the Hitman missed his target.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
He's getting it done here.
Here is your winner, Mark Blacksmith Anthony. But guys, wait.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Extremely impressive win, guys.
Looks like Brett's opponent was...
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Bret's not home?
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez. So much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that. It's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey, what was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. No offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.